We start with team coverage on the water crisis. Kevin Janison is here at the station to talk about the snowpack and how it will affect our city. But first, Abel Garcia is live at Lake Mead with an update on the closure of several boat ramps and what is being done now. Abel.
Hey Joe, good evening to you. I have to say, just being able to witness this process over at Callville Bay, where they were able to finally put that new boat ramp, was truly remarkable. I mean, these crews put this boat ramp together in less than an hour. But of course, this comes during a critical time. We are continuing to see those water levels dropping lower and lower here at Lake Mead, impacting many of those off ramps to get these people into those waters as well. And right here behind me, it's Hemingway Ramp. This is one of the very few options that have been available. So to have this option over at Callville Bay is just truly remarkable, and it's going to help us out significantly. I spoke to one of the very first people on this ramp, and he says this has been long overdue. The Callville Bay boat ramp at Lake Mead is back, but this time it looks a lot different.
We'll have it right at the edge of the concrete ramp, and we're going to connect to this floating barge.
Lake Mead Mojave Adventures purchased this Moby mat. It's an adaptive alternative to a boat launch. It costs between $50,000 to $60,000. Wednesday morning, project manager Keith Stewart walked us through the process of how it was built.
That's what I was worried about.
As you can see, this boat pulled the 80-foot rollout beach access mat onto the shore.
But Sam's a very experienced boat operator.
This mat will sit on top of the mud. The metal rods and polyester materials create a path for vehicles to avoid getting stuck and be able to drop their watercraft into the lake and get out with ease.
This mat will hold about 85,000 pounds.
And within minutes of the new ramp being installed, Armando Garcia was the first to try it out, launching his kayak into the lake. Garcia says after Callville's original boat ramp closed back in March due to the low water levels, he was so devastated he sold his boat.
I mean, with this ramp, I'm probably going to buy another boat.
Lake Mead Mojave Adventures spokesperson Chad Taylor says many lakegoers like Garcia want to get back on the water, especially during the summer. Even if water levels continue to decline, Taylor says they can pull the mat further down to meet the water.
From this moment forward, I don't ever see us not allowing access again to the lake, since this has been approved by the National Park Service, who has allowed us to put this in. Now that it's coming back, I'm very happy, I'm very excited, and it's going to be a big difference again.
And Taylor says as of right now, that new boat ramp is going to be open, and as of right now also, there is no additional fees for the foreseeable future. Joe.
Interesting to see that mat there, Abel. Well, this is an issue we've been covering for months. There have been several meetings recently about the future of boating at Lake Mead. I actually attended one of those meetings and talked to people there. They were wondering what the future holds for Lake Mead, and those meetings are over, but people can still give input, right?
Yeah, most certainly, Joe. And as you just witnessed over at Callville Bay, of course, many of those individuals are taking matters into their own hands. But the National Park Services have been having those discussions. As you just mentioned, this previous month, they've been having several meetings to try to figure out how they're going to help those off-ramps who are still trying to figure out exactly how these low water levels are going to navigate these issues and try to provide a little bit more relief for them. Now, so far, they're looking at three main concepts, and we want to also address them very, very clearly. They would impact concessions and possibly close the original boat ramps at those marinas, totally including Hemingway Harbor, which is what we're in front of right now, Echo Bay, and South Cove. The Park Service says the reasoning is to plan for the sustainability of services as the water level continues to drop. Many boaters expressed concerns about the future of the marinas, and the Park Service is taking public comment on their website on those plans through January 22nd. And of course, back out here live, as we just mentioned, Joe, National Park Services are doing everything they possibly can to find out how they can address these issues and try to provide more accessibility to our water. Of course, it's an ongoing issue that many of us are all facing, but they're doing everything, like I just mentioned, to try to make sure that people can get out here, enjoy the lake, and still have enough water for us to also have throughout our whole city. Joe, I'll send it back to you.